Happy August 7th, Cherry Bomb traders. This is Neil here again with Option Theory, and we have our cherry bomb for the day, which is going to be a short put vertical in AMD. AMD has 4 stars of liquidity, as you can see on the screen here, and an IV rank of 24. Today's play feels a little bit outside of the normal tasty trade, contrarian sort of trade. So if you like going with, I guess, the mainstream, if you think the trend might be your friend, then I think you're going to like today's cherry bomb trade. So with that, let's hop into the platform. Nope, wrong button. I'm leaving that in there. Hi, everybody. This is Neil here with Option Theory. Welcome back. And it is August 7th, 2020. I think I said that already. Playing with some new buttons here on the keyboard, so I'm a little bit off my game. But anyway, if you're new here, in the description for my videos, for the cherry bomb videos, you're going to find links to get over to Tasty Trade to sign up for their emails. You want to do that because those emails come out before my videos come out. I do that to encourage you to sign up for their list, right? Because they produce some great content. There's stuff that Tom Preston talks about in his emails that I don't talk about. But I feel what was missing, right, was seeing how do these trades actually perform rather than just getting them and never putting them on. So we do this inside of ThinkOrSwim using their simulated trading platform, and you can join us and you can get all the learning with none of the risk here with us every day. So let's build out today's trade. Inside of ThinkOrSwim, we go to the Analyze tab, hit Add Simulated Trade. We're going to be in the September 11th weeklies, which as of today is, which I've said a couple times, we know the date already, August 7th, is 35 days to expiration. We're going to be doing a short put vertical, which if you ask me is the kind of thing that you do, well, if you ask, I think Tasty Trade, right, is the kind of thing you do when you're obviously bullish on something and that the IV is high. However, with the IV percentile being in the 40s, I believe it was, you know, it looks to me like IV could expand, but that's all right. We're still putting in on a higher probability trade, right? With about 63% probability of profit, and even better P50 in the 70s. So, you know, let's see how that goes, right? So there's some things you can consider here. If you think it's low IV, right? Maybe you consider doing a long premium trade. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm supposed to do my alternatives with my analysis. Try to stick to the plan here, right, Neil? Okay, so over here on the put side, if you left click on the 81, hold down the control key, and then click on the ask, I should say. Let me try that again. Click on the 81 bid, left click, and then hold down the control key and left click on the ask for the 79. You'll build out your credit spread, your vertical here, right? And with the correct strikes and whatnot. Or you could always right click the 81, choose analyze, sell trade, go over to vertical, wherever that's hiding on your vertical, right? And then you just make sure that your strikes are where you want them, which is short the 81 and long the 79. Do be mindful of your quantities. I say that often in my videos, right? You trade small and trade often if you're going to follow the Tasty Trade approach. All right, trade is built. We move on to the risk profile. Over here, the first thing you want to do is make sure that your date is set to expiration, which is right here. Okay, you hit the calendar, change to September, and then you grab that day right there. And you'll have, I had to compress this a little bit by dragging on the x-axis, right? Just so, because I like being able to visualize the expected move here. Then I set my price slice right to where this turquoise line meets the 0. That's your break even at expiration, right? And that's the break even today. So then you hit this little button, go to set slices, break even, set it to the 12th, and now you can see the probability of profit or probability of breaking even or better, right? Okay, so we can see here that we're getting a credit of $60. That's what this line is right here. That's the maximum profit. Of course, we're shooting to take it off when the value of this goes from 60 cents to 30 cents. We can set alerts for that. See that little thing sliding across your screen there that I put up there yesterday as well to remind you, if you haven't yet checked that out and you want to know how to set alerts for when you hit a profit target, all right? Or you can do that for a loss too, right? It's even better to do those if you're doing undefined risk, right? Okay. Now your max loss down here is this line right here, $140, which of course is the width of the strikes, $2 minus the credit received, which is a little less than 1/3, but it's close. 1/3 the width of the strikes is that mechanic that we try to stay to. All right, so we've done the risk, we've done the probabilities. Talking about alternatives now. All right, you said you could consider the IV for this one kind of low, at which point you might set up a long call vertical if you think it's going to continue, which is, to me, if you're asking me, right, this doesn't scream like it's going to keep this sort of momentum. I'm not really buying that AMD is going to continue to scream upwards. And if you put any faith into these markers, you know, hey, you see this, how it's hitting up this upper Bollinger Band, and you see this over here being in the overbought, right? I don't see the bearish signal here, but to me, we see these expanding. We see this over this line here. I'm looking for this to go downward, actually. But, right, this is a higher probability trade, and because it's simulated trading, we can see, all right, let's put this on. Let's see, once again, can we manage if it moves against us? It's defined risk. So we are taking, you know, a small trade on this one. All right, everybody, I'm going to go back over to this, analyze. I'm going to right-click. I'm going to choose confirm and send. It reviews everything we talked about here, but always pay attention to these max profits and max loss, right? Know what you're getting into. I'm going to hit send. That's going to put it over my working orders. And this is where I say thank you. Thank you so much for making it this far. I would high-five you if I could, right? But if you wanted to, could you high-five me back by hitting that, what is that little button down there? That little thumbs up. And then if you want, because it's time sensitive, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, because these trades, right? Options have time value. You want to get into these trades as quickly as possible, right? All right, everybody, it was Friday, so frowny face. I won't see you guys again until Monday. All right, my dog's going to say goodbye. You can't see him, but he's right over here. All right, everyone, happy trading.